Hi kids, now you all know what are parallels of latitudes, correct? These circular horizontal lines. Now kids, just think, what if on one latitude, say you take the biggest latitude, equator. Now on the equator you will find so many places, correct? So how will you make out where is which place? So something else is required to find the address precisely, correct? To know the place in perfectly. So for that, one reference lines are drawn, okay? So lines from north to south, vertical lines are drawn so that the area will fall in that grid, in that square, and we can make it out. Okay, it is exactly over there. Clear? Now look, for example, say on the equator there are two places. Now how will we know where to go, whether we should go to east or we should go to west? Correct? It's confusing, and the equator, the whole latitude is so big, so we can't go on moving whole latitude. So we require to have precise location. Location means the address, the place where the country or the place is located. That has to be known. For that we need to find out how far it is in the east or it is in the west, or at least we know one particular place. So from that place how far it is it from that place to the east, or is it to the west from that place? That way we can make out, correct? So for this thing we draw longitudes. What do we draw? Longitudes. Now what are longitudes? Longitudes are vertical lines drawn from north pole to south pole. Vertical. Okay, straight lines drawn. You already on the earth we have drawn, on the earth equator globe, what we have drawn? We have drawn latitudes. Those are the horizontal lines, and now we will draw vertical lines. So because of this, what will form? First of all, how will you draw the longitude? See the diagram over here. All standing lines we have drawn. Circular, straight, or you can say circular, vertical lines. Okay, and over here at the center one line is there, which will come exactly at the center of the earth. That will be called the longest longitude, and the name of that longitude is prime meridian. What is the name of the longitude which is in the center? It is called prime meridian, and it passes through a place or through a country named Greenwich. Okay, now so prime meridian is the longest longitude and it passes through Greenwich. Yeah. So if we draw longitudes, what we see, we can, if you take one common place, for example you are taking the center point, that is the prime meridian longitude. So from there at least you can compare the places towards the east of prime meridian or the places towards the west of prime meridian, correct? You can at least compare and find out. You can try, you can easily get the place where it is. You just have to compare from meridian, from prime meridian, whether it is towards the east or whether it is towards the south. So this way longitudes help us. So what are longitudes? They are the lines of reference running from north pole to south pole, and they are called as meridians of longitudes. What are they called? Meridians of longitudes. Clear? Yeah. Now let's see this diagram. Yeah. Over here kids, we have drawn longitudes now. Before, can you see the circular horizontal lines? Latitudes are already there, and now we started with vertical circular lines. So in this figure you see both are there on the earth, latitudes also and longitudes also. So you can see the boxes are formed. What are those boxes called? Grids. Grids are formed because of longitudes and latitudes, correct? Now see at the center the dotted line, that is the longest longitude and it is called prime meridian. And at the up over here, I will show you in the map also. The first grid you can see, first grid at the top on the north. Yeah, over there is Greenwich. Which place is it? Greenwich. Clear? Yeah. And every longitude is given degrees. Okay, it is measured by degrees. Clear this? Yeah. And through these degrees, we can also measure time. Clear? Yeah, very good. So these degrees helps us. Now how will we start? North pole at the starting, can you see a small circle? Yeah, that will be your 0 degree. So the measurement, the degree of prime meridian is 0. What is it? Prime meridian is 0. And then after 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that will longitudes are drawn till it will be till 180 towards the west and 180 towards the east. Got it? If you go on counting, it will be 1 from your prime meridian till the end of the east, till you go back whole half of the hemisphere. That will cover 180 degree. Same way from prime meridian to your west till you go half of the earth, that will be your 180 degree west. So now you understood, because of longitudes you can compare it with east and west. Okay, the directions, and you can easily locate a place. It can be located more precisely. Clear, kids? Yeah. And because of this prime meridian, what happened, kids? At one time it happens the sun is directly on Greenwich, on the head you can say. So all the longitudes, the longitude where prime meridian longitude is there, all the places where prime meridian longitude is there, that whole straight standing line, over there it will be very sunny, and the time over there will be 12 o'clock noon. Okay, the time over there will be 12 o'clock noon. So from that, if we keep that 12 o'clock noon fix, it is very easy to know the timings of different countries, different places. You all know different places have different timings, correct? In India, if it is 1 o'clock now, it will not be the same in America. It will not be the same in Russia. All will have different timings. So how will you know what is the time going on over there? Very simple, kids. What you need to do? From you have to compare all the longitudes with the prime meridian longitude. Clear? You just have to compare all the longitudes with prime meridian longitude. So how will you compare? Now from prime meridian, if you go towards your east, can you see the first longitude? Yeah. Wait, I will show you one more figure, more detailed it will be. Yeah. Can you see the prime meridian dotted line over here? Now if you go towards the east, can you read the word ahead and before? Now when any time if you go towards the east from prime meridian, your time will be more, one hour more. Means for example, if prime meridian is 12 o'clock noon, one longitude towards the east, okay, just one longitude from prime meridian, the first longitude over there, the timing will be 1 hour more, means it will be 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. If you take two longitudes, on second longitude whatever places are there, the timing will be 2 o'clock. If you go for third longitude from prime meridian towards the east, the timing will be 3 o'clock. So you just have to go on increasing 1 hour with the number of longitudes. Clear? Same way. Okay, kids, fine. So this is what we have done today. I will explain the further thing tomorrow. See you. Bye bye, kids.